anything good on the jukebox, Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Rudy at the Prospector Saloon. Hey! No copyright music allowed. Toolbox. Copyright. No. Yeah, this is definitely this sure is the Prospector Saloon. I picked up more stuff, so let me check. And you can make stem pack. Okay, this is stuff I'm gonna have to remember. Hopefully, I can have like a little storage bin next to it to put things in.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Show me what you got
I'm
for
sure
sale.
you've got something you like.
Okay. Purified water. You don't have any stem packs. Okay, give me that. And give me the purified water. And also, give me your Sunset Sarsaparilla. Okay. Yep.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
I overheard your argument. What was that all
Looks like our
about?
little town got itself dragged in the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
Murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you going to
Some
do?
of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Never mind, I want to talk about something else. I don't want to. No, I want to ignore that. Who's that man you're arguing
He's
with?
a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Hack me. Know anything about
Not
them?
much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attacker say where they were
They
going?
were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is
The
that?
whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where are they?
I
Where are they
didn't know
heading?
exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Okay. Want to take a look at your broken radio?
The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Do you know? Do you know about the rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do around
Other
here?
than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like
It
him?
acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
How long has he been in
It
Good
was here when
Springs?
I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Never mind, let's talk about something
Fine
else.
by me.
Does Good Springs? What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo
Sweet.
would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
So I help Ringo, and Good Springs will like me more.
Don't know why you want to do a thing like
She's like, what? She's like, what? Does Good Springers get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 can push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Okay. Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about this
The
NCR.
Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Why do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
What can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. Be careful
Goodbye.
there.
And that's them right about. Okay. No, I'm not going to do that.
Evening.
Oh, hi. Alright, well, now I'm gonna go up to that gas station. I wanna, you know, help. I wish I had better commentary for that, but I don't. Okay, so let me just, you know, vending machine. Give me all that sarsaparilla goodness. There's a car in there, so that's not even salvageable.
That's close enough. Who are you? What do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I can handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do about the powder
I'm
gangers?
gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board.
I'll ask around and see who I can round up.
Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Yeah? Do you have stuff I can take? Sunset sarsaparilla. Sunset sarsaparilla. Oh, it's empty. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Sunny Smiles. Actually, I'll be right back. I need to get more water. My throat's dry. And I'm back all of a sudden. Piss. Oh, I can't take these? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's BS. I was able. You can do that. You can take people's stuff randomly in Fallout 4, but not New Vegas. Give me the Wonder Glue. Alright. Going back into the saloon.
Howdy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I need a view first. What are you doing? Oh, fine. Complete waste of my fun here.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I'm going to help Ringo take on the Powder Gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type.
He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Chet's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any ideas on how to
A
convince
silver
Trudy to
tongue would
join?
help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Okay. What do you mean? Okay. Should I be willing to give us the supplies?
Everyone give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How can I get easy
He's
peasy then?
pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Okay.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Premise the town with a roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want
Oh, I already
to
took care of that. Magazine
a
unlocks
lot's too
me.
much for you to handle. Reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the bobby
You'll
pins.
need those to pick the lock. Be careful though. Put too much pressure on them and they'll snap.
Actually, I already cracked the safe.
Go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me.
What do you do around here?
Geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Let's talk about the areas around Good
What do
Spring.
you want to know?
What other towns are nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. The
NCR.
New California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
What does the NCR keep you safe from?
Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
How do you know about the other group?
Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
What kind of creatures are out there?
Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
So I want to know. Let's talk about something
If you want
else.
to know anything else, just ask.
Goodbye.
Waiting.
Okay. So, okay. Whoa. Screenshot. All right, moving on. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, sir. Listen. I want to wake you up. This is really your home?
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gamers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for power talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
The town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with a bone leg, and my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
3 stem packs. Okay. Okay. Well, we got that. So we got some medical supplies.